After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. There he goes, left side. He will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put points on the board, make the other team chase? Wonder if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little bit.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. From the gun, Mayfield. Well, the pressure gets to him again. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Take it at the 37. Shifts by him, and that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Patriots take over. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. 51 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Throwing, Mayfield. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Here's Mayfield. A dump down to McKinnon. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. Prater on to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Here's Jerick McKinnon, his first carry of the ball game. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Gibbs gets popped and he loses the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. A 2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter action from Foxborough. Taylor. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
On 3rd down, here comes Barber. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Patriots get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Now Prater to add the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And a long run there in the end to top it off. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play. Multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to lose yardage here as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. Back now in Foxborough. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. And taken right at the 35. They juked him. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. A run up the middle with Barber. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Even 100 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First throw now for the backup, Allen. Quick completion here to Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down. To the air, Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
2nd and goal from the 1. Barber will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It's certain.
Now Mayfield lost the football, and it's picked up by the Patriots.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. Here's Barber, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And just shedding him off there. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Mayfield. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Cam Chancellor in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Under pressure, they got him again. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he'll take it just outside the 40. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this is going to set up a 1st and goal from the 5. Barber on 1st and 10. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll run with Barber, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. Buying time to his left. I
know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit. But going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will